Hello, welcome to the weekend. Please kindly subscribe and share. Letitia James, the Attorney General of New York, and Eric Trump, the son of former President Donald Trump, are engaged in a fierce court dispute over an astounding bond demand of $500 million. On Sunday, March 24, 2024, Eric Trump's Post reported that this extraordinary demand had sent shockwaves across the political and judicial arenas, leading Eric Trump to offer a dire warning about the consequences of James's conduct. The huge bond amount at the center of the conflict is something Eric Trump argues is just not possible to get via traditional methods. Trump claims, in a tone that is both urgent and frustrated, that none of the 30 biggest bonding businesses in the U.S. have ever dealt with a bond this size, particularly not for a private corporation like the Trump Organization. He depicts Letitia James, whom he charges is out to get revenge on his father, as having purposefully put up an impassable barrier. The main thrust of Eric Trump's argument is on how practically impossible it is to get a bond this size. He issues a grim warning to the thousands of hardworking New Yorkers whose lives depend on the assets owned by the Trump Organization. James's comment implies that if the corporation doesn't comply with his requests, there might be severe economic consequences. This could result in job losses and financial instability for a large number of persons and families. Eric Trump believes that Letitia James's pursuit of the enormous bond is proof of her purported political grudge against his father. He portrays her acts as careless and unconcerned with the harm they may do to innocent bystanders. He believes that James's unrelenting pursuit of legal action against the Trump Organization is motivated more by a desire to settle personal scores at whatever cost than by a genuine concern for justice. Letitia James, however, has stood by her stance, contending that the bond requirement is required to guarantee accountability and guard against any financial misbehavior. She says that these strict procedures are necessary because her office is looking into the business operations of the Trump Organization, especially in light of the significant accusations of fraud and tax evasion that have been made against the corporation. The impasse between Eric Trump and Letitia James highlights the profound intellectual and political differences that continue to influence New York law. James stands for a progressive agenda that, irrespective of party affiliations, is dedicated to making powerful entities accountable for their deeds. Conversely, Eric Trump positions himself as a champion of corporate interests and an outspoken opponent of what he views as politicized witch hunts. The Trump Organization's future is in jeopardy as the legal dispute drags on, with consequences that go far beyond the courts. In addition to deciding the company's immediate destiny, the resolution of this conflict will establish a standard for how powerful organizations are held responsible when accused of misconduct. The voices of common New Yorkers are often overshadowed by the clamor of political discourse and legal wrangling throughout this high-stakes drama. They are concerned about the future of the economy and eagerly await the resolution of the stalemate between Eric Trump and Letitia James. The confrontation between Eric Trump and Letitia James on the extraordinary cash bond controversy embodies the larger conflicts and power struggles that characterize modern American politics. The escalating court dispute underscores the significant influence that political resentment can have on the lives of common people, as the ramifications for the Trump Organization and the residents of New York remain unclear. Once again, the former president's claim on Truth Social that he has around $500 million in cash has presented a difficult situation for his legal team, particularly in light of the current civil fraud trial in New York City, where he might be ordered to pay an enormous $464 million in reparations. As reported by Raw Story on Friday, March 22, 2024, the disparity between Trump's claim and the amount he is required to pay has stoked conjecture about the genuine condition of his finances, casting doubt on both the veracity of his legal defense plan and his financial openness. Trump's statement comes at a critical juncture, with the public and court system under heavy scrutiny. Trump may have wanted to convey that he was financially stable, but his assertion has raised questions and drawn criticism, which has damaged the legitimacy of his legal case. Right now, his lawyers are working to repair the damage, trying to make Trump's image,